I thought, this is a great team win. I thought Tawana played both sides of the ball really, really well. 8 assists, 1 turnover, 13 points. Knocking down her threes. Played great defense, I thought, on number 2. And Kiki kind of started out slow but finished really strong. I thought she was rushing a little bit in the beginning, and she slowed down. And I just call her a warrior. I mean, obviously we're hoping that Cam will be okay. But Kiki in the meantime just picked it up. Nunu came in and did a great job. Brooke did a great job. I thought Elena had a great game. Her defense was excellent, knocking down threes. 25 assists, 6 turnovers. It really doesn't give me much to complain about.
All right, Coach, congratulations.
Thank you.
But you guys were up 20-0. That's when that moment happened when Cam
You're right.
went down, and then they went on a 13-0 run.
Yep.
I think that's what. So what did you say to the ladies at that moment when it seemed like the momentum totally shifted?
Well, it did shift. Obviously, our team is really close, and when Kiki sees Cam go down and Tawana and our team, it's upsetting. And we know we have to keep playing, but basketball is a game of spurts. They practice, and they're a really good team. And so, that we went on a big run, they went on a run. That's how basketball is. But I was really proud of how, even at the end of the second quarter, Brooke and Nunu together, because they are very big, really battled and did a great job. So, just our second half, I think we played pretty well, and just I thought everyone really contributed. They played really hard.
Sorry, that end of that second quarter one that you just
Yeah.
mentioned, especially with Kiki out at that point.
Yep.
You guys are pretty small with that group.
We were.
For them to finish I think it was a 12-0 run is what
Yep.
Marissa said. How vital is that stretch, not just in this game, but when you can, potentially not have Cam and Kiki on the court and still have a group that's
Well,
able to do
we'll obviously like it better when they are on the court, either together or at least one of them. But they just again, I thought Nunu played great. Made some great plays, and Tawana found her in transition. Made some big plays, and just that's what we need.
Is there like an official update on Cam's status?
No.
No.
Tara, this is never, I've seen you for a couple decades now, and it's never about you. Sorry, okay. It's never been about you, it's been about your players, and a couple dozen former players will probably be here Sunday. How do you just prepare and keep it all in perspective? But it's a big moment.
Honestly, like coming to the game tonight, it was just we're playing Oregon.
Yeah.
We prepared. I watched a lot of video this afternoon. I guess I don't allow myself to go there.
Right.
So I want to do a great job for our team, and it's a number. I mean, if it was I know it's a big number because I'm old too, but it's not the point of what I'm doing at all. I want to do a great job for Tawana and for Kiki and have them have a great experience, period.
Right. And Kiki, that's what I was getting at with Tara. It's never been about her. And she's someone who has shown that she loves to keep learning. And how special will it be for some of you to see all these former players come in who also care so much about Tara, and she has meant so much to hundreds of thousands of women to go through her program.
Yeah, this weekend's alumni weekend, so a lot of the former Stanford women's basketball players will be here, but I think the amount of people that come just shows the impact that she's had on the game, the impact that she's had at Stanford and on this program. So I think for us, we're just like soaking it in, like how honored we are to be a part of her historic moment, even though she won't allow herself to, celebrate it too big. We'll celebrate for her, but I think this has just been an amazing experience being here, being coached under her, and just the opportunity to make history on Sunday is really exciting.
Kiki, after the game, looked like he lifted Tara up.
Oh, Tara's a little bit older, so I didn't want to hurt her too much, but I just wanted to.
I didn't want to hurt you.
Yeah, that's right. She didn't want to hurt me. But I just want to, show her my love and, show her that we all love her and we're really happy for her. So.
All right, Kiki, you had 3 points, 10 rebounds at halftime.
Yeah.
So what was going through your mind at halftime, and then you came out and ended up with over 20 and a double-double?
Yeah, well, as Tara said, I was rushing in the first half, trying to navigate. They're a lot bigger than I am, so I haven't really played against people that are that big and like blocking my shot. So Tara talked to me halftime, told me to slow down, kind of read the defense, and even just look to run the offense a little bit more and wait for my shot to come. So I think slowing down, being patient, trying to find my teammates resulted in me being able to score later on in the possession.
Tawana, 5 of 9 from the field, 13 points, 6 of 6 from deep, 8 assists, only 1 turnover. Just how good does it feel to have an efficient kind of night like that, and just kind of what was cooking for you to have that kind of efficiency, both in terms of assists and turnovers, as well as just shooting and all around play? Yeah.
Recently, there's been a big emphasis on me being offensively aggressive. Tara tells me every day in practice, but I think the motivation just comes from working myself into the offense and taking the pressure off Cam and Kiki inside. So just preventing a double from going into them by me being a threat on the three-point line.
Tawana, as a Bay Area kid, what is this program, when you were growing up watching them, what, like maybe your earliest memories, but what has this meant as this program when you're growing up and watching them, and then to be able to play here in that way? How would you describe, I guess, kind of how big this program under Tara is in that way?
Yeah, I mean, in the circle after the game, Kiki mentioned that Tara's been winning since our parents were kids, and that just like completely puts it into perspective.
They're young enough.
Yeah, but it's amazing. I mean, like you mentioned, Tara, even now with all of this experience, is also learning, and that's just something that we can really learn from her, to never stop learning. But yeah, she's a huge inspiration, not only for the girls in the Bay Area, but all across the nation.
And I guess, Kiki, when you think about the big picture, right, and you see Jennifer Azzi in the crowd tonight, for example, as a player that Tara has touched and continues to be close to over the years. I know, Tara, you've gone to Aces practices and done all that. To see how tight this group is on an alumni weekend, how special does that make? Like, that's pretty different than the way some programs can be in that way.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing for us is like we're a sisterhood. Even when you're being recruited, that's the thing that they pitch you with. It's not even the school or like the basketball. It's like you're going to be a part of a sisterhood, not even just for 4 years, but for a lifetime. So I feel like, again, just seeing the alumni come in, you see the impact, you see the genuine relationships that are formed here at Stanford. So I think it's just going to be an amazing time. We have an alumni lunch tomorrow, so it'll be amazing to talk to the former players. And yeah, I think the sisterhood here is very strong, and I'm honored to be a part of it.
For the players, was there any talk amongst yourselves about this weekend and how big it would be, especially coming off the loss in Colorado and getting this win for Tara and hitting that milestone?
Yeah, I don't think we were necessarily like we need to win the game to tie it for Tara. I think more so we wanted to win because we just came off of a loss, so we had a lot of energy to get a W, and it just so happened that it helped Tara tie the record. But now looking into Sunday, like we're still going to take care of business. We're still looking forward to playing Oregon State and taking care of what we need to do. Yeah, focusing on just taking care of our job, and then we'll see what happens.
Or does Cam need an MRI or an X-ray or anything that you know of yet?
I don't know.
Well, Caitlin will evaluate her, and then I'll let you guys know if there's any update. But
Okay, it's a natural question. It just
yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah. I just
Okay.
haven't talked to her yet.
Got
so
it,
I
got
don't
it.
have
Okay.
enough information. Yeah.
All right, Kiki, so growing up in the LA area, did you ever,
I'm sorry.
oh, I'm sorry, okay. Did you ever come in contact with the Ogwumike sisters?
I've really got into contact with them after I committed to Stanford. I've like spoken to NECA before. I've spoken to Chene. We also have the same trainer in LA, so I've worked out with Chene a few times. They've given me great advice. So I think that just goes back into the sisterhood part.
Did you have a question in the back?
Yeah, Janet with KTU. So I was talking to all of these people who were really feeling so many different emotions tonight, seeing you get this win, thinking back to when they were playing and before Title IX, when women, you know, maybe couldn't even dream of being out on a court in college, let alone like a WNBA. So I was just wondering if you had any thoughts about like this trajectory that you've been on to see this sport that you love so much, you know, kind of these, you know, women being able to go on and play where other generations couldn't.
You know, I think Marissa wrote about this a little bit, but and when I read the story, I mean, it's like when I was a young girl, they didn't have teams. There wasn't basketball for girls, and so I took the best ball to the court so I could play with the boys. and sometimes that didn't even work. And I was good then, you know, like I don't try to play now with our team, but my ninth grade, I got a text from a guy that I went to like junior high with, and in my ninth grade yearbook, the boys and it's like a dream come true. I mean, to have a dream and watch it play out. I would sit with my college teammates who, like, we would practice at 7:30 at night because the boys went from 2 to 7, and hopefully we got out at 7:30. We had hamburger helper when we got home at 9:30 or 10 o'clock at night. And like we washed our own uniforms, we bought our own shoes, we drove vans like college students. It was nothing. My coach was a graduate student. And you know, just to see what Kiki has and Tawana, the experience that they get now, I'm jealous in a way, you know, because I didn't have that experience. But I would talk with my college teammates. We'd be sitting around and say, someday there's going to be like, you know, scholarships for girls. Aha, that will never happen. And we would go through like all the things that are happening, and it is so exciting. And I just hope that the young girls that get the opportunities and people like Kiki and Tawana really appreciate all the things that they get, an education, an opportunity to travel, you know, a career in something that, like I planned to go to law school because there were no coaches. That was not a job for women. But my timing was horrible for playing, but it was very good for coaching. So I was, you know, a head coach when I was like 24 years old. And I'm just really thankful that I get to have a job that it's not a JOB job, that I love coming to the gym. You know, it was just fun at practice today. And I mean, you know, just to experience this is more than I ever could have dreamed of.
Well, a lot of people said that you've given them a great gift, just cathartically being able to see what you've done here. And there's
Well, I will tell you, quite honestly, I always want to do better. Like if there's, you know, we talk with our team and we have kind of a saying kind of do your best, you know, forgive the rest. I kind of stuck on that one. But I really I always want to do better. Whatever I did today, I want to do a better job tomorrow. And I love coaching this team. They play hard. They care about each other. And it's, I know, hopefully the fans can see and you all can see just how special it is. And I'm really glad to be on this journey with them.
Did you ladies know she has arthritis in her wrist from taking a charge in 2000, New Year's Eve on 2000?
Well, that was really dumb.
2014.
I took a charge on the bench, Janie, from Sherrod. That one hurt more.
Anything else?
Oh yeah, Coach, you said you're always trying to push yourself to do better and improve the next day. Given that this milestone is coming up, is there anything else that's on your mind that you think you can improve on after all you decided, even said?
You know, I think that this is a different, like when I started, there were no cell phones, no computers. You know, like this is a different world we live in. And it's my job to adjust to the new world and to the needs to be the best coach I can be for Kiki and Tawana. And it's different, you know, they have different pressures on them. There's, you know, I mean, like, you know, all the social media and all the different things that are out there. And I think I have to just keep learning, keep growing, you know, not expect them necessarily. There's, you know, we have 12 players on our team, or, you know, just how to help them be the best they can be. And what I've learned this from my piano teacher, who is a phenomenal person, but I thought I could teach myself, and that lasted 2 weeks. And I was making CDs like in a year and 3 years and 5 years down the road, and I was playing pieces that I could never have done by myself. And I want to help Tawana and Kiki and Cam and the rest of our team take them somewhere they can't go by themselves. So that's what I try to work hard at every day.
Just a quick follow-up on that. Who's your favorite composer to play? You got one?
Probably Debussy.
Okay.
I'm a big Debussy fan, but I love classical music. So,
Right.
all right, thank you all very much.
Thank you.